Welcome back, everybody. Today is an exciting day. We got Luke's third annual Luke Crate, designed for Mini-Mates. This year is probably the best year, I think, after reviewing what we all got. Yeah, some pretty amazing stuff. You're very happy with it. Again, we get another Dio in one. If you guys have seen the previous years, for his annual crate, there's two more before this. The last year's was a lab Dio, and then the year before that was oh my god, those while ago, it was a rooftop scene, kind of Daredevil based, with a background and then a rooftop. This year he gave us another sticker kit. He gave us a bunch of lab accessories. I'll tip this one over real quick so you can see that there's stuff on that. But anyways, yeah. So we got a baseball hat. We'll start on the right. We got a baseball hat. I don't wear baseball hats, but man, this thing's going to look good on a collector's shelf for a while, I don't wear hats. It's just not my thing. I have a misshaped head. They all look stupid on me, so I just don't wear hats. It's just not my thing. But I do collect hats. X-Men hats, Batman hats, all that other junk. So it's nice having a Luke's Toy Store hat. And then next we'll go with this Dio piece. Another computer screen that's about the size of a Mini-Mate. That's awesome. It's a Lego, so if you want to put up, make a stand for it, and you got some Legos at home, you can lift it up a little bit. And then there's these two other smaller, Dio pieces that are also computer, graphics and stuff. I honestly got a ton of these, and I can't get enough of them. Diversity is the key to great pictures, another key to great pictures. So I'm happy that I have more computer screens to add to my arsenal of lab and maybe a Shield lab or Avengers lab or Giant Man lab or something. Great little Dio pieces. And then I got my second large Mini-Mate cutout, and appropriately we got Giant Man. Actually, Goliath I think is what this one goes by. This Ant-Man goes by. I think it was Clint Barton for a while. I don't even know if Hank Pym wore that suit, but I know Clint Barton did for a while. I don't know. I'm not a big Avengers classic guy. I have some comics, but I'm pretty sure Clint Barton wore that costume. Then he gave us a whole Mini-Mate, which is awesome. He gave us a spacesuit Iron Man Mini-Mate. So how cool is that? We got an actual Mini-Mate already put together. I guess last year we did have one too that was custom, but he already slapped this one together. It's a spacesuit Iron Man, pretty awesome. And then he gave us another sticker kit. And let's move this up real quick. So going from the top, Weasel, which we saw in Deadpool, the Deadpool movie. This one's based on the comics. It's kind of like somebody he deals with. In the comics, I don't think they're friends like they are in the movie. But then he gave us Happy Hogan, a comic version face. He gave us Bushmaster from the Netflix TV series. I think he got the likeness pretty good on that. And then the one I'm most excited about is Crimson Commando. It's like the first old Uncanny book I had. Storm took on him, and then he had like two compatriots. Obviously he's Crimson Commando. He's Russian or something. And then, one guy was Stonewall, and I can't remember what the third guy's name was. But now there's even something cooler with that sticker kit. Like when Luke sends these to you, he gives you this contents and instructions. And this here, so he gives us a sticker kit. But if you look at this, we'll go with Crimson Commando because that's what I'm excited about. Not only do you get the stickers, it says get the Spider-Girl Carnage Hulk set from our store or Walgreens and take off Carnage's bulky parts and add Spider-Girl's hands and feet. You'll have a blank red base that these stickers are color matched to. And he actually goes through all his stickers and the best figures to match them with, and how to make them look, like they're supposed to. So, you don't have to find your own red body or look it up yourself or discuss with the other collector groups. What should I get? He actually gives you instructions on what bodies to use and stuff. And we always, all of us complain, all of us mini collectors complain about how overpacked our Walgreens is. Hey, at least we can finally clear off one more 2-pack off the shelf and do ourselves a favor and get a classic X-Men villain character or whatever. So awesome. Oh, and then I didn't point this out, but so the background came with, and then this flooring, and these are different than anything else he's made. And the best part about this is last year's he gave us a square that I don't think was as tall, and it definitely wasn't as wide. He gave us like I don't remember what it was. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so here it is. This is actually from the first year's background, which the thing is, it's great. It's nice having another background. But if you look at the size of it compared to the other one, the issue I was having with my shots was it was hard to contain the whole picture with a narrower background. You really don't have a lot of options to pull back from the picture and get the whole city backdrop. It's usually that's best. I like to use that for up close shots of Mini-Mates. So this thing here is it's wider. It's not as tall by like a half inch or inch, which is not a big deal, but it's nice and wide, so it'll be easy to get my shots contained inside of it. So exciting stuff. Glad I got more backdrops. Glad I got another floor. This I don't know, pentagon, or what is that? 6-sided whatever, honeycomb looking thing. It's just nice having more options. Like I said about like the Dio pieces. Really, you can never have enough backgrounds, enough props. So I've made like almost 900 pictures on my Instagram account, and I don't want any to look the same. I really don't want any to look the same. So having more options, more backgrounds, more props are always, a good deal. So anyways, this is Luke's Loot Crate. I think I'm going to do a shot with it just to show you guys the Dio in one. Having that, pretty exciting stuff. So I think we're going to do a 2-panel shot featuring Goliath. I was going to do Iron Man, but it's just too easy, and I was going to have Tony working on the spacesuit, and we've all seen that before. Him working on his suit. I think I've done it a couple times in different lab settings and stuff like that. But so I figured we'd do something with Giant Man, Goliath, whatever name he goes by, just because how often do you see that on somebody's account? So or in their toy pictures. So let's set that up. So we're all set up. We got Goliath sitting here looking at his suit, ready to blow up or grow himself. And Wasp is with him. This is going to be the first panel of a 2-panel shot. The one thing I'm going to say about this new backdrop, I don't know if it was done on purpose. I would like to, hear from Luke. Luke, if you watch this, comment below. But there's no glare on these backboards. One of the biggest issues I have with the backdrops, and I always make it work, is I can't really get a light in there good, and I end up getting a glare off these backdrops that are on foam board. I don't know if these are PVC. No, these are not the new PVC that the cutouts are made out of, but they're like a high quality foam board, and typically they leave kind of a glare, so I got to really mess with my lights, which makes it a little bit harder to light them correctly. But these new ones that we got are perfect. There's no glare. I have my lights right on this, which is always ideal, I think, is get your lights nice and close and light it up, get rid of all the shadows and everything. But you know, I get glares from them, so this is pretty awesome that there's no glare on this. So, you know, yeah, it's going to be a cool shot. So this is the first panel, and we'll go to the next panel right now. Okay, so here we are with the final shot. Hank's suit worked, and he's all blowing up. The wasp is flying up in the air around him. Yeah, I'm going to like this. It's going to be a cool two-panel shot. Yeah, anyways, you know, one of the reasons I do these videos, and I started doing them, my very first video actually was a video on lighting, and then funny enough, my second video was for Luke's first Loot Crate from Luke's Toy Store. Anyways, I do it to show setups and show people how to do toy photography and do a really good job on it, just all the little tricks of the trade, and I'm kind of guilty of doing my reviews, showing you these cool setups, and then not showing you how I do them. I actually had somebody question how exactly I make stuff levitate, and I know in some videos I do show it, but a few recently I haven't. So yeah, I gotta I gotta remember to show you guys the background and where everything comes from, and do a better job at that. But whoops, Wasp is levitating from a wooden dowel, and it's cheese wax on there, and yeah, and then I just rested it on Giant Man Goliath's shoulder, and then just make sure that line of sight, you know, you can't see that that's how I did my trick, and you have a levitating action figure. So yeah, this shot turned out pretty good. This two-panel shot's gonna look great. I'm excited to finish it, get it all paneled out. You guys will see that after you know, the video ends. So stick around for that. Yeah. Anyways, oh, and by the way, I don't know if I got into specifics, but this is from Luke's Toy Store. It's the best place to get Mini-Mates. Actually, in another comment thread, I had somebody ask where you get Mini-Mates at again. I got a whole video on that. If you scroll back far enough, Luke's Toy Store is the best place online to get Mini-Mates. It really is. You know, I wish he had a store so I could go there, so I could find him in the wild. Like, it's the only thing that's missing is he's got this amazing store with just more Mini-Mates, you know, than any other place. I just wish I could walk into a store and just fill up a grocery cart with him and walk out. It'd be so awesome. But anyways, it's an online store. He does a Loot Crate once a year, and like I said before, the first one was it was like a rooftop scene, kind of Daredevil themed, and then the second one was like another science lab that was pretty diverse from this, and had a very cool piece that I've used plenty. The problem is with the Loot Crate is it is limited. If you didn't order it a while ago, you missed out on it this year. For my money, it's worth it, even with shipping. This is, especially this year, the fact that we got one Mini-Mate completely assembled, we got this cutout, we got the background and the hat. You know, it's definitely worth the price. Every year that it comes up, I make sure I buy one right away because I'm always afraid I'm going to miss out on it. So anyways, completely worth you know, every penny. And you guys make sure you stick around to the end for the final product of this Goliath Wasp shot. I'll put the link in for my Instagram, my Facebook pages and stuff, so you can follow those and see all my Mini-Mate pictures. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and we'll see you at the next video, okay? Have a good one.